What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna be responding to you guys' comments from the Andrew Tate video. There's some interesting comments here, so let's get into it. Med says, I suggest you to not watch random short clips and watch one podcast long format like video, like 2 hours or 3, and then decide. I was a little confused what he meant here, like what am I deciding? Because in the video I didn't really say anything about a decision. I get that, because I also hate when people will like take a little bit of clips from like a sermon and just take it and run with it. And that's not what I was trying to do in that video, but it's just a lot easier to react to the short clips than to react to a whole 2-3 hour long thing. Jay says, women have to prove their loyalty because when a woman gets pregnant, we know who the mother is. A man has to make sure that her woman has no chance to get with another man because he does not want to be raising a kid that is not his. That is why the loyalty of a woman and her promiscuity is much more important than that of a man. I get what you're saying here, but I still stand by that cheating is bad regardless, and not one way is worse than the other. Man's Empire says, the way he says things shouldn't matter because he is extremely upfront and honest about certain aspects of intersectional dynamics. That's what made him global, and at the same time bringing to light the unspoken reality of male biological trait. I think a person of influence, the way they say things does matter, because the whole comments basically is people trying to explain to me the way he meant things. So it's like, if he would have said it right the first time, they wouldn't have to be in the comments explaining what he meant, you know? That's why the way people say things does matter. L says, I agree with Andrew Tate 80%, but 20% don't agree with him about the woman. For example, from his famous words, if a man cheats, it's not cheating, it's just an exercise. I don't agree with this, that's all he said. It is unreasonable and unacceptable. I respect that you cannot agree with every single thing he says because you can acknowledge that some things are good and some things are bad. A lot of people just take stuff that one person says and support everything they say from there on out. And I just don't think you should ever be that much of a follower of somebody. J Posh Pause says, pick me. I just don't really see where that correlates at all, considering nothing I said was pick me energy. Whatever. And he also said, you may think now that being a doormat for men to walk all over will make you popular, but they will never respect you because no matter how many times you denigrate your own sex, you are still a woman. I have no clue what he's talking about. Nothing in my video relates to what he just said there at all, but whatever. Anders says, a man who lets his girlfriend go to the club alone is asking to be cheated on. I agree with that. I think as a couple or as a group of friends go into the club, you might just be going to have fun. But if you go by yourself, you just come off like you're single, like you think people aren't just going to try to hit on you, buy you drinks, whatever. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know why you would even have to let or not let them, because I just think it's that simple that if your person really cares about you and loves you and only you, they shouldn't even want to go to the club alone. That shouldn't even be an option. Flash 357 says, men and women are not the same. You're trying to put women's standards on a men. How does that work? Women want men who makes more money than them, stronger than them, and taller than them. Women want men to be the leader, but isn't willing to follow. That is the dumbest standard that females ask for, but don't follow through on their end. You can't want a leader, but then want to be the leader also. Try driving a car with 2 steering wheels. It won't end well. It never does. I mean, I kind of get what he's saying there, but it doesn't really have anything to do with my video. I mean, I think men and women are not the same in their roles, but I think men and women are the same in value, the same in worth. Avengers 9619 says, this woman is more open-minded and based than most feminists. Thanks. Can't believe women are still this dumb. Look at your famous celebrities. Every single one has had a side chick, or been shagging prostitutes, or had a secret lover. Wake up. Ask men how many women they've had while in a relationship. Why does that make it okay? Just because celebrities have done it, it makes it okay? I don't want to ask men how many women they've had while in a relationship. I don't care how many have done it or who says it's okay. Not right. Cheating is never okay. Someone says, finally a based women's reaction. Except the cheating part, I agree with him for the most parts, but there are very few traditional women and men in Western countries. If they are raging women who is boss babe queen, then any man will cheat on them because you are annoying. That one's just funny. BD King says, at least you try to understand his points. You're better than most feminists. Thank you. Anastasia Green left the sweetest comment ever. She said, "You're such a beautiful soul." Coming from a stranger who just like watched my video for the first time, that means so much to me, and thank you for leaving that comment. But yeah, that's all so far for the comments. If there's ends up being even more, then I'm gonna have to make a part 2. Thank you guys for even taking the time to comment, even if you were hating a little, and let me know what else y'all want to see. Thanks for watching. Peace.